Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday, July 14th, and hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. Thank you to everybody that showed up to the Monument Comic Expo in Indianapolis over the weekend. It was awesome and amazing and went very well. And then thank you to Ron that put the show on together for everyone. It was good. It was very good. Got to meet John Tyler Christopher and got to stand around and talk to him for a little while. That was awesome. And I've got some goodies to show off for you guys as well. That was from Mr. John Tyler Christopher. If you didn't get to show up, hey, it's okay. It's all right. They're already talking about a second show, which you will have to wait for their official announcement for, but you should know. You should know. As for this weekend, can't push it enough, you guys. Gem City Comic Con this Saturday and Sunday in Dayton, Ohio. It's going to be a good one. It's their 20th show that they've put on. No special guests, no shenanigans, really. It is all about the vendors. It is all about collections. It's all about collectors, finding stuff, getting stuff that's hard to find. I will be there vending that weekend, and it should be amazing. Should be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for it at all. It's going to be a great weekend. Again, Gem City Comic Con, Dayton, Ohio, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You should definitely be there. Beyond that, there's all kinds of stuff coming down the pipeline, but we'll wait until we get a little bit closer to start talking about that and putting that stuff on your calendar. We've got Indiana Toy and Comic Expo coming down the pipeline. We've got our Crawfordsville show coming. We have Cincinnati Comic-Con coming, and then all kinds of things in between there as well. So if you're into this stuff, just Google it, man. Just Google it. Make your own calendar. But I will tell you where I'm going to be, and I will endorse the shows that I think you should be going to because they're great. They're great times. So beyond that, today I have a long box that is primarily DC late silver, early bronze stuff. I've got a stack of goodies over here that I've acquired from this weekend show as well. So we'll get to all that here momentarily. But we'll start with the long box here. So just to show off a few things, we'll start with a handful of Marvel items. Mighty Thor, this is the second appearance of Beta Ray Bill. There's a lot of Marvel's Greatest here. So if you're into Marvel's Greatest, let me know, and I'll check out the numbers that you send me. We'll go forward from there. Marvel Triple Action #1. Notice the super cool Silver Surfer battling thing there. Dave Stevens fans, if there's any Dave Stevens fans, there's some Rocketeer. Rocketeer #1, Rocketeer Special #1, #2. Here's some early Conan. There's an Amazing Adventures featuring early appearances of the Hairy Beast. Marvel Tales, there's the Death of Gwen Stacy, and then Silver Surfer. There was a mini-series that they did prior to his #1 launch of Volume 2. Let's see. Here's #2, Silver Surfer. Combat Kelly Eternals #1, which isn't anything to sneeze at. First appearance of Alice Cooper. That's a cool one. Spectacular Peter Parker, handful of Avengers there, classic Thanos cover, Marvel Premiere featuring Doctor Strange. There's Doctor Strange. And then we move into Hulk. So here's the Hulk 124, and then we jump to 161. There's a couple 161s there, as a matter of fact. a lot more Marvel than I remember. I know that I combined a couple boxes of things, but I don't remember this much Marvel, but hey, cool, whatever. Continuing on with the Hulk. First appearance of Zap. Yeah, so if you need any Hulk stuff, Black Bolt, Warlock, giant size. And then we move into Captain America. Everybody loves Captain America. Captain America and Falcon. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. I stayed outside quite a bit over the weekend. We groomed our dogs on Sunday and then went to the pool almost all day yesterday. You notice I have a little bit of a reddish hue to my face. It's not because I'm embarrassed. It's hard to embarrass me, in all honesty. It's because I got a lot of sun. The sun! Ah, there we go. And then moving into DC. So we'll start with Superboy here. Superboy. So there, what was the first number there was number 157. So if you're looking for Superboy, again, 157 is where we start. Lots of Superboy. You guys ever read Superboy before? Are there enough Superman fans out there to love the Superboy? Pied Piping Superboy. Legion of Superhero Superboy. And then I can see it peeking out. Old Jimmy Olsen. So, back in the 60s, 70s, there was your pal Jimmy Olsen and Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane. So these are independent books, so just Superman kind of crossover stuff. Starting with number 88 on the Jimmy Olsen. That's where we're starting with the early numbers. So a lot of kind of classic goofy stories, harvesting the tears of Superman. Apparently Jimmy Olsen is a robot doctor. This is an important one. This is the beginnings of the Jack Kirby Fourth World stuff. So if you like Kirby-esque stories, here's another Jack Kirby Superman in there. It's really kind of a pivotal moment in comic book history, really, and especially if you're into to Jack Kirby. But yeah, lots of Jimmy Olsen, and that's number 163. So 88 through 163 is kind of the numbers that we're looking at there. And then, continuing with the Superman, Action Comics. So lots of early Action Comics. This is number 367. So not super early, not Action Comics number 1, but Action Comics nonetheless. So if you like your Action Comics, and keep in mind a lot of these books are going to be mid-grade copies. There's number 100. So a lot of 4s, 5s, 6s in these stacks. So again, if you are a collector of that stuff, just know that's kind of what you're looking at here as I thumb through them. So a lot of mid-grade. So that can be good and bad. Good for hole fillers, good for easy acquisition. Bad, obviously, if you're trying to find high-dollar books. High-grade books, obviously. Missed my cue there. And then Superman, going from Action Comics into Superman. So number 214 is where we're starting there. Notice a lot of these 80-page giants. Those are kind of hard to find in good condition because the square binding on them, it's just, kind of a poorly designed product in all things considered, because you have multiple little packets of pages inside, more or less, that are then mashed together, and then the cover is overlaid on top of it and glued down the spine. And a lot of times that glue doesn't really hold and doesn't really take the abuse very well through years of page flipping. And so that square binding will split a lot of times, and the glue will just kind of come off because you have multiple surfaces that it's trying to adhere to. So square binding books, if you ever find them in high grade condition, snag them. Absolutely snag them. Giant Size X-Men is kind of a good example of that. You're going to find a lot of 4s, 5s, and 6s on that book. Just, again, because it's difficult to find high-grade copies. So if you ever find a high-grade copy, snatch it. Absolutely snatch it. I mean, it's going to cost you a little bit for it, but that's what you're looking at. Superman 281 is the last one here. So a lot of Superman. And then, to round it off, kind of like I was alluding to earlier, Lois Lane, Superman's girlfriend. Her earliest number here, number 36. So a real early copy of Lois Lane here. Lots of fun covers, lots of fun books in here. So this collection came from a female collector, which is really cool. You know, just because you don't find a lot of like real heavy collectors that are female based, especially that kept their stuff over time. That may be an overgeneralization, all things considered. But that's what this person collected, was a lot of Lois Lane. Last week's video had a lot of Wonder Woman in it. So it's really cool. It's really super cool because these are titles that you don't really find very often and don't find a lot of, really. And so, like, when I saw the Wonder Womans, I was actually really happy to see that because I don't have a lot of old Wonder Woman. Lois Lane doesn't have a lot of new age readership to it. Not a lot of people go out of the way to look for Lois Lane. But there's a lot of key issues in Lois Lane. This one, sorry, not that one. This one, for example, third appearance of Poison Ivy. That's pretty cool, right? First appearance being in Batman. I don't know where the second appearance is. I'm pretty sure it's in Batman 2. But third appearance of Poison Ivy showing up in Lois Lane. How about that? And then we're nearing the stack here of the Lois. Yeah. So anyway, a lot of DC stuff, obviously some Marvel stuff in there too. That's the long box. So that's, let me know if you're after any of that. As far as the cool stuff that I picked up, I had mentioned I got to meet and talk to John Tyler Christopher for an extended period of time. I will be trying to get him to come to Bearded Comics at some point, but the guy is super busy, as one might imagine. But hey, who knows? You never know what's going to happen. Things that I got signed by Mr. JTC. What If Thor #1? So that's pretty cool, right? How about this one is Uncanny X-Men #600, the action figure variant of Emma Frost. So that's pretty rad. And then I got 2 of X-Men #1, the Magic covers. So this is what he's been accredited for recently. He's been getting a lot of notoriety from this design. It's what's called the negative space variants that he does, where he kind of blends in the character with the background. He blends in the suit uniform and kind of, it brings out different detail in the character, and that's pretty rad. That's super rad. I actually had a Jubilee one signed for my daughter. She was over the moon with it, by the way. Some trading that I did over the weekend. Here's a Daredevil #10 Scotty Young variant signed by Mr. Scotty Young. So that was pretty cool, So I got that one in a trade. And then Amazing Spider-Man #361. I do have a 9/8 graded slab in the case, but this is obviously a raw copy that will be available in case somebody wants a ungraded copy and something that is a little bit more affordable than a $300 9/8 slab. And then some trades that I did. This is pretty neat. X-Men #1, J. Scott Campbell variant of Psylocke, signed by Mr. J. Scott Campbell right there. You'll have to excuse the glares. It's kind of hard to see the black kind of right there, if you will. But yeah, so X-Men #1, Psylocke, J. Scott Campbell variant, signed by Mr. J. Scott Campbell. That's pretty neat. I like that. And then this one, everybody's always looking for this one, truth be told. This is New Teen Titans #2, first appearance of Deathstroke, graded at a 9.0. You know, everybody loves Deathstroke. Everybody loves this book. It's kind of hard to find. I mean, I see it pop up every once in a while, but you know, a 9.0 copy of the first appearance of a major DC character, it being a villain additionally. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll take it. Absolutely. And then a buddy of mine got me this. I'm going to live vicariously through this, through the store. Mr. Arthur Sindom was in Indianapolis Comic Con recently. I don't know if this was acquired from there or if this was acquired previously, but this is a Marvel Zombies variant of the Silver Surfer #4. It being an homage, and then you can see Art Sindom's signature here. So this is a print of that cover. Pretty sickening, if I do say so myself. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. I just don't have the wall space for it. So it's going to go up on the wall here in the store, and then that way I can look at it anytime I want, for as long as I want. And then once it's gone, it'll be gone. But, you know, that's cool. We'll learn to appreciate the things we have while we have them, right? But anyway, so that's it for today. You know, like I said, long box full of DC, late silver, early bronze, some Marvel stuff as well. A couple slabs, some awesome signed stuff by John Tyler Christopher, and then got the art print by Art Sindom. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. I certainly hope so. And then I will see you guys at Gem City Comic Con this weekend, as I'm hawking my wares and looking for the last few X-Men books that I need. And then who knows? Maybe I'll be completing a full run of X-Men this week. Who knows? Who knows? Enjoy yourselves. I will talk to you soon. Stay safe. Excelsior!